Alright, so I'm going to show you all my NASCAR collection. This is our dining room, and this is where we keep all of our NASCAR stuff. And above our patio door is posters, lug nuts, just different things. Those are all the posters along the wall right there. Over here we got an autographed poster by Matt Kenseth. And then got some Tony Stewart stuff. I'm a Camaro fan, so that's that. Then when you look above our bedroom door, got some more NASCAR stuff over there. Then we have a Dale Earnhardt Jr. cardboard cutout. Behind that is a big, huge Tony Stewart flag, which you can't really see. And now I'm going to take you over to where my die-cast collection starts. Here's the bottom row. The truck over there is actually signed by Harry Gantz over on the left-hand side. And then you got Terry Labonte's semi, just a whole bunch of different stuff on the bottom row. That Hot Wheels car right there, that's a number 02 Ryan Newman, which is one of my most valued 1/64 scale cars. This row right here is mostly haulers. You see a Tony Stewart die-cast car, another race used lug nut as well. This is the top portion of that shelf, just some random cars, random little things that are in there. Here's the next row up. Got a 1/18 scale Jeff Gordon. You got a Coca-Cola bottle that actually has Jeff Gordon's number on it, which is pretty cool because he races for Pepsi. Got a unopened Dale Earnhardt hauler. Just some random stuff up here. And you got a Jimmy Johnson 1/24 scale die-cast car. A couple unopened 1/64 scale cars that I collect. Then if you look at the next shelf up, you see more die-cast cars. Also got some Camaros and whatnot, but there's one of the cases of die-cast cars. And it ends with another Camaro over there. Sorry about the glare. Then up one more shelf, you got a case of unopened Coke bottles for commemorating Daytona 500. A few Pepsi cans that actually have 1/64 scale cars in them. And then another 6-pack of unopened Coca-Colas commemorating Tony Stewart's 2002 championship. Then up at the very top you got a replica helmet of Tony Stewart. Some other stuff. Move over to the next section. There's a Chevy case complete with all Tony Stewart die-cast cars. Go down the next level. This is my, for the most part, Tony Stewart level, but in the center you can see I have the Car of Tomorrow Dale Earnhardt car. And the next row down is, again, more Tony Stewart stuff. The middle car is Tony's rookie car. The next row down, again, another Chevy case with die-cast cars in it, and more die-cast cars on both sides. And then on the bottom shelf, this actually is where my pride and joy is. This bottom shelf has a couple gold cars, but the one in the center, that one right there, is actually a white gold 1/24 scale car. Only 25 of those. Then down on the very bottom shelf down here, you got some more Tony Stewart stuff. Also, the SunTrust Racing Team signed hat for the Grand Prix series. They actually signed that in Victory Lane for me, signed on both sides. And then more Tony stuff. Gonna go take you now to the far end to show you the rest of my collection. Up there is one of those billiard lights that you see on top pool table up there for Tony Stewart. And I have some die-cast cars on top of that of Stewart's. The next row down, that case is all my elites. I have a total of 12 of them, including the white gold that's in its own case, but that's why there's a little space that's still open there. This shelf actually has a signed another signed Matt Kenseth thing. You can't really see it too well on the camera. You can see a little bit, but that yellow hat actually has a signed Richard Petty and Kyle Petty Victory Junction gang hat. Then if you move over here, that white cap is actually signed by Cale Yarborough. And then right above that is a signed picture of Kyle Petty. You move down to the next row, you got a couple more of the 164 scale cars, including an unopened Dale Earnhardt. You also have two of my platinum diecast cars, both Stewarts. And then also a signed Greg Zipadelli thing for the pit crew test car thing series that they did. My next row down of diecast stuff, got some more 164 scales, little cup holders, 24 karat gold cars, unopened stuff. The very bottom row down here just has some random memorabilia. Now a lot of the cars that I have are signed. I'll only zoom in on maybe one or two of them. You can see right there the Tony Stewart one. It's hard to tell, but you can see that that one right there on the top is indeed signed. That one over there is also signed. I can't really tell. This is our dining room table, and underneath the glass of our dining room table sits another good amount of diecast cars. Let me walk around this so you can see the ones that we do have. Forgive the notepad on there. Also on top of the dining room table we do have NASCAR themed cup holders. Or not cup holders, but coasters. But these are just some of the cars that we have in our dining room table. Now we're going to move over here to our china cabinet, and I gotta kind of put a flashlight on a little bit so you can kind of see it. Down here is actually our sport card collection. So that whole entire folder is filled with nothing but NASCAR cards. I got some more Tony Stewart stuff over there. More Tony Stewart stuff from here. You go up to the next row, and it's a whole bunch of the 164 scale cars. You see, you got a wide variety of those as well. Earnhardts, Stewarts, Gordons, Jimmy Johnsons. A lot of different 164 scale cars. Move up to the next level. You have a couple Dale Earnhardt posters. You also have Tony Stewart's IROC cars. And then a Denny Hamlin car that's also, if you look, is also signed. It's hard to tell, but it's signed on the window by Denny Hamlin, which is pretty cool. Then up at the very top, you have a Tony Stewart race used Goodyear tire. He actually won the Watkins Glen race with that. A couple years ago, won the Watkins Glen race. He won with that and a couple random stuff of like little stuffed NASCAR stuff at the top. And then there you got a Dale Earnhardt poster. You got a whole bunch of ones. These are all Car of Tomorrow 164 scales, with the exception of the two Earnhardts. But a whole bunch of the Car of Tomorrow 164 scale cars. Then you got another Earnhardt thing, some news article clippings on the side. And then over here is another case full of diecast cars. Total of 21 of them in there. And that is my collection. Let me just walk over here just so you can see the collection in its entirety. How our dining room looks from far away. So this is our dining room. Oh, and there's also a Tony Stewart cardboard cutout on the other end too that I forgot to tell you about. But this is our dining room, and this is my NASCAR cafe. Hope you enjoyed it.